Alright, welcome to another painting tutorial. This one, look at the Commissar for Astra Militarum, whatever they are called now. Basically Imperial Guard. So here's the guy base coated in black spray paint and touched up a little bit with some black paint. I like to do my metallics first, so I'm doing some Leadbelcher base coating here on the sword and the gun and that sort of stuff. So the way I like to paint my models is base coating everything first, so that helps me block off the colors, especially when I'm doing characters. Then I don't have to go back and do base coats after I've already highlighted something else. So doing the gold bits now, not a lot, just here, there, everywhere. The trim, you could probably do that non-metallic gold, but for the sake of time I'm doing it regular metallic. Depending on what the look is, you could also switch out some other colors there, maybe some reds or yellows, or depending on the color of the Imperial Guard you're doing. So Bugman's glow for the face, Celestia gray for this little sash and scarf thing around his waist here. Okay, what else I got? A little bit of black here, touching up things, getting it all finished up, and I did that off camera apparently. Okay, so Skavenblight dinge. Highlights around everything. So the idea here is to paint these on kind of fast, and I'm going to be muting those down with a wash later on. So just painting on the dirty black highlight, so Skavenblight, and on all the cloth, and then Dark Reaper is going to go on the leather type stuff. So you kind of have a bluish black on leather bits, anything that's supposed to be kind of shiny-ish, and the dirty black on everything else. So there we go. Okay, some Khorne Red base coating here on the red bits. So that's sort of the cuffs on his jacket. Oh yeah, the collar on his jacket as well. And what else did I do here? I don't think there's much red on him. And I'm going to make this muted. So here we go, Newland oil on all the black stuff. So that his clothing, and it's going to go on all the red as well, and the silver bits. So not too worried about getting it on the gold there, because it's going to get highlighted up anyways, so it's not a big deal. One thing I didn't show was the base coating the plasma gun there, so just one of the blues, whatever brightest blue you have, it works well. Reichland Fleshshade for the face, and some Agrax Earthshade for all the gold bits all around it. So there we go. And that's basically the base coating and shading of the models. That typically takes about half the time to get all that done. You got to wait for the shades to dry, of course. And now we're highlighting up some of the silver bits with Ironbreaker. So just trying to paint those on all the flat surfaces, avoiding all the crevices. Doing skulls, because of course there's skulls. And try to paint up some of the edge there and blending it as best I can, sort of at the tip. Gehenna's gold for the gold highlights. Again, painting most of the flat surfaces, anything that's not in the shadows with that, and going around all the details as best I can. Cadian Fleshtone for the first highlight on the flesh there. Trying to get some of the details around the eye to make sure that they are noticeable. So lots of nice detail on this model, of course, and so trying to pick out as much of it as I can, trying to kind of bring that up. Teclis Blue, there we go, with some highlights on that plasma gun. And Lorthern Blue for next highlights. And then there'll be some like white edge highlighting on it, and that's about it. Okay, Khorne Red, so going over the base color again for those red bits. Oh, underneath the hat there, that's red as well. I don't think I showed that before. And trying to blend this in with that black shade that was on there, and so this is going to be a nice rich red. And then Mephiston Red, just a little bit on the edges to bring those out just a touch. And trying to blend that, of course. Runefang Steel for the final highlights on the silver. There we go, zoom in a little bit more. And yeah, just try to pick out things quickly all around the model. Also doing the gold highlights with this as well, just to help make those a little bit shinier. It's kind of a whitish silver, so gold can be, whitish looking, I guess. And yeah, getting all those edges there and all that sort of thing. So metallics on this model obviously are big focal points, so you want to make sure you get that right. Okay, Skavenblight dinge, going over those highlights again. and just getting them a little bit finer than the previous time. The black shade kind of toned them down quite a lot and blended it in, so I'm just trying to get those edges again. And same with Dark Reaper here on the boots, that sort of thing. Okay, Kislev Flesh for final highlight on the skin. Just going around some of those edges, the cheekbones, that sort of thing. And Celestria Grey highlight again for the sash here. And then I'm going to do some final light gray highlights for that, just to finish that off. And that's all we have to it. So I'll show you the paints quickly here. This is kind of the painting guide. This will be up on my blog. Check the link in the description below. And all these pictures showing the different areas will be up there as well. For the base, I added a little bit of static grass and some of the texture paint on there, dry brushing it. Nothing too special, just try to match it with the rest of your army. So here's the finished pictures. Again, hope you enjoyed this. Be sure to leave a comment if you have any requests for other models, or if you have any questions about things that I might have skipped over quickly. Hope you enjoyed this. See you next time.